Welcome back, guys. I know it's been a while, but this is it's currently February 10th, and today's actually a beautiful day. It was one of the colder days this week, but pretty beautiful day. He still hasn't changed. Still likes to bark a lot, but just gotta do some chores after work here, and then tomorrow's really the bigger day, I guess. Not a big day like getting something or purchasing something, but it's just gonna be hold on a second. We gotta clean out the heifer pen or pens at the other farm, and when I get there I'll show you what we actually just picked up not too long ago. Kitties. Also, another thing is, I sold the baby goats I had that were born. Besides two, yet they're just two males I have left over. So that one and this one. Yeah, I actually got rid of them. Not actually last week, I think, was when I got rid of them. 4 or 5 of them. At one lady come pick up all 4, and one just wanted one male. So pretty interesting. Hey girls. Well, let's see if we can see them here. I'll show you what we actually just got 3 weeks ago or something like that. Where are you guys? We got 2 black Angus heifers. They're about, I don't know, probably around, I don't know how old they are actually. What do you say? Yeah, so there's one. She's currently pooping actually. There's that one, and then, hey, what are you doing? Yeah. There's another one. Maybe right there. I think you can kind of see her. I'll climb up the gate here. She's right there. And so tomorrow we're gonna clean out all this because it's kind of all melted and it's gonna be melting tomorrow. So it'll be perfect to clean out, and then all inside here, there's a bunch of loose hay and built up here, which we're going to try and clean all this out, which there's going to be a lot of rats, I'm gonna guess, because there's plenty of holes. We got poison out and whatnot, but there's going to be plenty of rats running around when we're cleaning this out. So, but yeah, we actually bred one of those black Anguses this past week, actually, like 2 nights ago or something like that. I can't remember which night it was that we bred her, but I got here and did chores, and I noticed that there's one of these Holstein heifers, one of these guys, the black and white ones. If you guys don't know what a Holstein is, one of these black and white ones. Well, I was riding her, and a lot of other cows were sniffing her and kind of curious, and so in the cattle guy's eyes, that means she is in heat, which means she is ready to be bred. And so I called Dad because he knows how to breed them. I don't. I haven't learned how to do it. I don't know if I will or not. I kind of want to, but called Dad, and so, you know, I know she's in heat. I should probably breed her as soon as we could. And with these black Anguses, they're a little more wild than a Holstein, so it takes 2 guys to actually corral them. And the sun's glaring. There you go. It takes a lot of work to corral them because they're wild, but we got her done. We bred her with the black Angus semen, bull semen straw, AI, artificial insemination. We got a booklet, and they got a bunch of different products from different bulls from across the country, from different states, different ranches, different, you know, breeders. So we picked out a good one for calving ease, which means it's the mom will have a pretty good calving ease with it. Well, I guess not the mom, but the offspring of it will have that gene in it. So but yeah, so we bred her, and hopefully in a year, or not a year, 9 months, I guess, because it's about the same pregnancy, term as a human. So 9 months, we should have a little one running around. We just bred one of the other Holsteins to the Black Angus bull semen, so it'll have a cross of Holstein and the Angus. So we'll see how that's gonna turn out. But yeah, it's gonna be a quite the interesting deal we got going on. Cause you want to get into beef cattle. I do too, and I want to buy some. But right now we're trying just to hold off on buying some because we still have, you know, quite a bit of Holsteins left over yet. And we still have 3 over there, which we got to bring them across because they're getting too big for that pen. But we'll get that done tomorrow probably. I wonder if I can touch any of these. No. I think you're crazy. See, I don't know why I lick their nose. That's just like, whatever. I guess it cleans it out for them. You guys okay? Yeah, I kind of accidentally knocked you over, but so I'm just feeding them right now. There's actually both the Anguses on the end there. All I gotta do is push hay with in these 3 bales here that are standing up, just push enough hay against this area here, and they'll eat her up, which tomorrow hopefully we can clear all this stuff out. And hello. So I think she was when we bred 215. She was when we bred this past week. She is not bred yet. She's a little older and a little bigger, but she hasn't come into heat yet, and as far as we know. So just like that, chores up here have been completed. Whoopsies. Heading back home, gonna feed the cows there, the goats there, and the dogs. And then should be about it for tonight until tomorrow we got to come up here and clean up this pen. So, all right, just got back to the farm here. I'm gonna untie the boys, because if I untie them before I leave to go feed the heifers at the other farm, they'll walk in the barn and they'll eat the cat food, and they don't need to eat extra food because they're already fat enough, you know. So that's why I leave them tied up until I get home. And plus, the other reason why they're tied up is because they don't have shock collars, because A, they don't work because they just run right through it anyway, and B, they like to run away if you know, they're not being watched for a long period of time. So all right, so they're untied now. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. There's Sargy. Okay. Now I'm just gonna feed the heifers here. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, now he's peeing. Okay. Hey, Wallies. So I let the cart fill up. I'm just gonna show you. I mean, you've already seen this part before, but the cows that I'm feeding out here, there's still our Holstein heifers left over yet. So there they are, and there's one. So, and here there's 2 bulls. There's one right in the shed there, and there's that bigger one, that focus back by the round feeder. That is where you got 2 bulls in here, and they do get kind of mean, so you got to kind of be careful when you're feeding them out here. So the goats are hungry. Whoop. Here's the 2 mean guys right here. There he is. And there's the other one. I mean, it's safe for me right now because I don't think they're going to jump over this bunker. But you never know, they might. But for the most part, he ain't that mean. Like, he's not aggressive, but there he is. So these guys are all fed. Hay, feed. I still don't give them water yet, but I won't show you that part. She's fed. These two numbskulls are fed. Whoop. Hello. And these guys are fed. So that's all I got for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow morning when we got some cleaning up to do in the heifer pens up at the other farm. And it'll be a long day, so stay tuned for that. See you tomorrow morning. Well, welcome back, guys. It's the morning. So I just got the tractor plugged in, the black heater, so that way it warms it up, so that way it'll start in a few hours when we start getting ready to haul manure out. So yeah, I just got to do chores this morning, yeah, which I'm not going to show you because I just showed you last night and it's just repetitive. So, but we're going to be using 6190 and then our manure spreader over there, the orange one, it's a Kuhn Knight. So a Kuhn Knight, what is it, 8118, that's what the number is on it. Yeah, so I mean, I'll show you more when I get to it, but for now that's it. Just got her plugged in so she's warmed up and we'll start because she's been sitting all winter since we put her away this past fall. So yeah, hopefully she starts when we need her to start. But yeah. Well, we're gonna start getting ready to haul manure out to the other farm. So I'm gonna get in the tractor here, the 6190, and see if she'll start.
From experienced professionals, real steel. Find.
All right, here goes nothing. Just like that. Never doubted it. It's John Deere. It always starts. See, my truck's in the way. That bale's in the way, so we gotta move both of them. And you gotta get 7740 right there moved so we can get to the manure spreader. But yeah. This one never has an issue starting though. Not even being plugged in. Just like that. Wow. I'm gonna leave it run for a little bit, I think. I'll hook up the trailer here. Should be fine. Alright. Haven't driven this guy in a while. It's been a good minute. I thought maybe I could fit through here, but we're gonna try. I'm just gonna get mad at it. Alright. It's gonna be really, really close. I know it. I think we can do it. I really think we can. I really, really, really think so. Look at how close I am right there. Oh, wow. I did it. I think. I hit my truck. I didn't hit that. We're good. Now we're back all the way up on the shed there. Yeah, we got an issue. This tire's flat. How about that one? So I'm gonna tell Dad to plug the air compressor in because we're gonna need to. Well, we ran into our first problem, like I showed you. Tire's flat. That really puts a damper on everything. But you know, it's part of it. They've been sitting all winter. You know, I can't expect it to be perfect. You know, nothing's ever perfect. So I gotta unravel some extension cords and hopefully get the air compressor up there, and it's going to take a while because it's really low in air, but because we don't have a nice air compressor that's portable. So yeah, just another little issue, no big deal. Start letting some extension cord loose. Whoopsies. This part of it it's gonna take for with this little compressor back there, but we're gonna try to get enough air in it to move it because we don't really want to move it right now because it's so low. And then use a bigger compressor and that'll air it up faster. But now we gotta check every other tire though because we have to anyway, but we weren't really thinking about it until this one was flat. So the Manure splitter tires probably need a little bit of air. Bobcat tire needed air. This tire needed air. a lot of air, but it is what it is. It's part of it. Can't complain. Filling her up and they're ready to go. Dad left already to the other farm, so just gonna meet him up there soon. But once she fills up, we're good to go. Finally everything's filled up. We filled all the Manure spreader tires, front tire on that side, and the tractor. They're all good. So we're finally ready to roll. Took a little bit of time to get everything up and running, you know, and checking tire pressures, but it's part of it when they sit all winter and you don't do much. I mean, with the tractors and equipment, you know, they're gonna lose the air pressure if they got a little leak. I'm not saying all our tires are 100% leak free because they're not, obviously, with that front tire and these tires on the Manure spreader. So, but now we're ready to go. So. We made it to their farm here. He's getting all the feeders out of the pen right now. I'm pretty sure he's got them out in the pasture, so not in the pen either. So it's all working out good so far. She's full. Alright. Just gonna go straight out here and see what kind of trouble we can get in. Slow her down just a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure in previous videos you've seen me do this. If not, well, you gotta put it in the lowest gear possible and then just let it go because it's pen packed. So it has a tough time. It doesn't throw it out as fast. It takes a while for it to go through it. So she is a little slippery though, I noticed that. Really slippery actually. So as you can see, just hauling it out here. I got it in the lowest gear possible, so I'm not going very fast. Maybe 1.5 miles an hour, and just spreading it out. I'm gonna try and stay on top of these hills here because I don't want to get myself stuck down there somewhere. You see, you got it. Can you see it? Whoops. Yeah, it's touched me. Yeah, right around 1800 RPMs, 540, and run it at 1800 there, and it's going a little under about 1.5 miles per hour, 1.5 miles per hour. So that's it. That's all there is to it. only thing you gotta worry about when you're driving on these side hills in the winter with this manure spreader running especially is jackknifing, because sometimes the spreader will, you know, slide on the hill, slide down the hill, because it doesn't have as much traction. They're just flotation tires, there's no traction to them, and they just like to slide a lot. So you gotta be careful of that. It was happening me up here just a little bit, like just sliding just a little bit, so it wasn't a big deal. But if it gets steep, then you run the risk of that happening, and the PTO running and it getting jackknifed, it's gonna cause a lot of issues. It's gonna be over $1,000 repair because you gotta get a new PTO. So it's not fun. A little nervous here because I'm not getting much traction. I had a tough time making it up that hill back there. So kind of gotta stay up on top. I don't know how much. I don't know. It's not flat, you know, so I have the issues at hills. Look what I'm doing here. You see this? I'm moving this way. I'm at an angle. This is not what I want to be dealing with right now. I can slow down now, but it's not very easy. You see that? It wasn't very fun. Going down this way is fine, it's just coming back. It's just the problem. Loading again. Refilling. So far, I guess it's been all right. Haven't got stuck. Haven't wrecked anything. Haven't gotten myself in a pickle. It's been pretty good going. Now, I wouldn't say smooth. It's been pretty rough because getting up this hill here. So I have to come from down here, work my way up this hill, and that's the hardest part because it keeps slipping. It's because everything's thawing right now. The snow is melting. Everything's wet, so it's very slippery, and there's not very much frost to begin with in the ground, so the ground ain't that hard, you know. So the hardest part is finding traction to get my way back up the building site up there. That's the hardest part that I'm finding right now. But I've made it up and down every single time so far, and I haven't had to get unstuck or anything like that, or get myself out of something. It's been pretty good going, so hopefully it keeps going that way. And we're almost getting towards the end. I think maybe one more load after this. I don't know for sure, but getting close. Loading again. Should be our last load here. Last load of the day today. She's all cleaned out. Getting towards the end of this load. There's no way I'm making this tractor up that hill. So I have to go from here all the way around, take my same path up, all the top of the hill, and get to right there. So it's just too slippery, too steep. This video doesn't really do it justice, but it's a pretty steep incline, and this tractor ain't gonna climb it with this snow and how slippery it is and how everything's just getting wet and melting. So, but yeah, other than that, I don't know if I'll be videotaping anything else today, because after this all I gotta do is chores. The shed's all cleaned out. That's about it. So if I don't finish up the video after this, I want to say thank you for watching. I'm sorry I haven't been posting at all this past winter. Just there isn't much to show you. I don't want to repeat myself over and over and over again by doing the same things, just showing how I do chores. But if you want to see that, then maybe I will. But I don't think it's worth it. It's just a bad time of the year. We do this probably once, I don't know, once a month. Maybe not quite once a month. I'd say once every 2 months, I suppose, or once a month. It sounds about right. But yeah, it was a pretty good day. Pretty uneventful, to be honest. I thought it was eventful, but it wasn't at the same time because it was very tricky in getting on these hills and stuff. But again, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope to have another video after this of doing something. I don't know yet, but spring planting is a ways out yet. We don't have a shop to work on stuff really meticulously, so there's no shop work. There will be outside work once we get closer and it's warmed up. But that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.